Button's been pushed.
I'm making tea!
Congratulations, Bree, on making tea.
I'm happy, but we're gonna have throat comfort. It's like throat coat, but not quite as good. They didn't have throat coat, I got throat comfort.
Yeah, they seem to... Their supply of throat coat always kind of seems to be waning.
Basically every season change is extreme, but like every other week, it's like...
They suddenly don't have it anymore, and I almost dropped my phone.
Oh no!
It's okay, I didn't.
Yay!
That's the key there, is I did not end up dropping my phone.
Glad to hear that. Everyone give it up for Jay and not dropping her phone.
Thanks everyone. Appreciate it.
Great. Thank my producer. Teaching me the acting theory of the almost drop. That takes a lot of precision and like you gotta plan out your catch, you know?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if anyone can hear what I'm saying right now.
They probably can.
Okay.
Maybe not super well, but they should be able to.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Wait, that draft. Hello, Pooch. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Pooch. Welcome to Wife City.
Oh,
I'm Beth Bighead.
why do you always do this when there's almost no one in the stream?
Oh, rock and
You have to
roller.
save it for when there's more people here.
Okay, I'll save it.
This is how you end up burning out early on in the stream, is by just spending all that energy up front.
Hey, fucko!
Hello, Evie. Welcome to the stream. You know, last week, I almost let this video game beat me, but not this time. I like to think that Bree is doing a bit just for me when she does that, says Pooch. It's all for you, Pooch. It was always all for you.
These are the benefits of showing up on time.
Listen, everyone can't program their schedule around us.
Well, I'm sorry that everyone can't change the world for me. I guess that's my problem.
Kinda, yeah.
Like I said, I guess that's my problem. I'm addressing it in therapy.
Make sure I have this window ready to go. How's everyone's week treating them so far? Hope y'all are doing well out there. As Bree mentioned, after I immediately booted up the stream, she is cooking up some tea right now. All you have to do is set your work schedule so you're guaranteed to be off when Wife City streams, and then you can make it on time. Like me, says Pooch. Aw, that means a lot that you like kind of formulate your schedule around our stuff.
I mean,
Thank you.
To be fair, I think she just tends to get off work before we stream.
That's fair.
Everyone live where Pooch lives.
But then everyone is far away from us.
Yeah, no, that's true. Everyone move here. But adjust your schedule accordingly.
Evie says, I'm doing okay. Job switched to summer schedule this week, so days are 2 hours longer. Oof. That's no fun. At the very least, you're getting more dosh out of it, which, hey, you take what benefits you can get, but that is annoying.
What is the exact opposite of fun?
Misery?
That's like, is it boredom? Is it misery? Is it pain?
Yeah, that's hard to say,
Yeah,
like...
I don't think that's an exact vector of, like, you know, it's not a binary. There's a lot of... Yeah, I don't know. Just theorizing here.
Oh, we don't get overtime, but we do get Fridays off. That's alright.
Alright.
So you're essentially getting 3-day weekends, more or less, which, that's good.
Yo, weekday 3-cans, I love it. Here's this for you.
Thank you, hon.
Here you go, darling.
Also, I'm off today, so I'd be here on time regardless. Well, just for the people watching the VOD, we're not shaming you for not showing up on time. Just so you know. Alright, are you basically ready to go at this point,
Yeah, I'm
huh?
basically ready.
Okay.
Listen, Rocco, whenever you can make it to Wife City, we're happy to have you.
I don't want them in my yard.
Oh, Ed.
I'm having too much fun with this.
No, yeah, she discovered a dark power earlier this morning that she can do Bev Big Head from Rocco's Barn Life.
Rocco, I have dark
perfectly.
powers beyond your comprehension. Now help me cuck Ed.
Anyway. So that's enough of that.
Alright, so last we left off in this game, I almost let it break me.
I remember.
In fact, I
Yeah.
basically let it break me.
Uh-huh. It was a fun
And
time.
I think I'm at the point now where I'm ready to give it another shot.
Okay.
I think I can pull it off. So all I need to do, let me just go ahead and grab the controller here. I have to go over to the game. Oh, is it not reading my controller? It might not be reading my controller. Let's go ahead.
no.
Stop emulation. Restart emulation. Switch the windows so it's not looking at the wrong part of this game.
Right.
There we go.
Quality. There we are.
I got this, I promise everyone.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Unless it's suddenly deciding to not read my GameCube. Do I have to boot all the way out of Dolphin?
Possibly.
I mean, my totally legit emulator.
Yeah, your totally legit system. I'm gonna have this ear cup a little bit higher so I can still hear a bit out of one ear. Otherwise, I get all like, oh, I can't talk and I get dizzy. I don't know. I have the Germa syndrome. Like, I can't talk and have headphones on at the same time. Can't be done.
Also, I'm glad you appreciate the fashion going on today.
Oh yeah,
I just
thank
wanted
you.
to be a little bit more casual. Let me make sure my fucking controller's working. Okay, now it's working.
I opted for eye makeup and pigtails today, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Switch that.
Utilizing
switch
my
that,
messed up voice to do voices.
Go over here. Don't mind me while I'm sorting through all this.
Oh, no worries.
I thought it was gonna be a simple start to the stream, but it turns out it wasn't.
It's never simple.
Okay,
Everything
Star
is
Fox
chaos
is
all the
loading.
time.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go over here and just...
Oh, Jay, are you okay?
Oh god. Okay.
Alright, so we started up from the save state, right? And so we're gonna continue.
You ruined it! You're supposed to not acknowledge the save state. That was the whole point of the sneeze.
I meant to say we started up from the save, and I slipped.
And you're going to have to
Game's a little bit loud. Okay.
But no, it's normal, totally normal. Everything's fine. This is how games are played. This is a speedrun strat.
Are you ready? Let's
Ruined my joke. Spent all my time building up to being like, yep, just gonna...
To be fair, Breezy already used that joke.
Did she?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who's had to, like, you know, emulate a game and, like, save state has used that joke before.
Aw.
I just feel like that was a really good fake sneeze that I did.
It was good, I liked it. I was hoping Fox would slide down the back and neck of the dinosaur like Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo, Commander. Star Fox.
It's
Meet
a
the
living.
Star Fox. They're a group of spaceship flying dudes, but. If you search Rule 34, you can even see them in the nude. That's right.
You can see them in the nude. That's right. You can see their hairy dudes.
You can see,
You can see those furry dudes. I don't know. I wasn't a rapper, unlike you.
Freestyling master.
Yeah.
The notorious Hostile T. Don't want to talk about it. I've erased every trace of it from the internet.
Wait. Was that a real, like, thing you used for yourself?
I went by Hostile T
That's hilarious.
way back in the day. Would be ironic if a Flintstones parody got you a copyright strike. You know,
I wouldn't be surprised.
that's just expected at this point. One of these days, they're gonna come after us. They've been sending us emails too. I've been deleting them.
That's
No.
falsehood.
And they've been threatening us for years, and they've been saying that they're gonna sue us and they're going to like just kind of just fleece us for all we've got. I don't think they realize how little money we have. It's not even
How are
worth
they
it.
fleecing us? They didn't have animals with fur back in those days. Everyone had scales. Yeah, you like my joke?
Yeah.
I got jokes today. Red letter day, everyone. Jay has jokes for once.
But yeah, no, they are, you know, the people who own the Flintstones have been threatening to sue the living shit out
That's
of
not
us.
true. This
And,
is a
they've
falsehood.
been sending
They could
preps.
probably sue us for saying that.
No, they've been sending us a bunch of hateful, like a lot of hate speech, like ridiculous.
None of
amount
this
hate.
is true. This is all fake.
They've been calling me a big baby, and I'm just like, why would you even say that? Jay the Joker Wife City, they call her.
Oh my god. So many ships. Are we done?
I don't know.
Ed, have you blown up the spaceship yet?
I think we're done.
Oh, Ed!
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you did it! Oh, he still didn't do it. He's had every opportunity.
It's up to you guys now. You'll figure it out.
You guys will figure it out.
Good luck,
This is on you,
fuckers.
fucko. God damn. Just leaves it on you. That big head is a good voice to have in your back pocket. It's a fun one.
What was the other voice you discovered you had?
Oh, there's another one. I found out that I was doing a meatwad voice, and I found out that if I lower my voice, it just sounds like a wood nymph. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to down meatwad, but then you bring it down here. It's like, oh, that's a good one. Hello, I'm a little wood nymph. No, wait, stop. Stop burning down the forest, please. Oh God, my family. No, my son is on fire. Hi, Louisa, welcome. I'm a wood nymph. It's good to see you. Welcome to the forest. Welcome to the forest. There it is. Yeah, it has to be just a little bit lower. Just down here. Hello. But yes, welcome to Rock City.
Oh my god.
We live underneath the
I'm on
mushroom.
fire!
Testing out some new voices. Welcome. I don't know, you don't need one up here. He's more nasally voice, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to freeze you. Freeze you. Put you on ice!
He's
I'm
just like,
going to kill
"No,
you!"
No, don't freeze my village. No, please. For the love of God, those are my children. No, don't step on the eggs. No! Oh, the tubes are spitting fire now.
Are they? I don't know that they are.
Well, those ones are over there. Yay, more buttons!
God. Not another race.
You love this, Jay.
It's our favorite part, Joe!
That's Jay's favorite part of
Behold!
the terrible aiming system.
I mean, at the very least, it's not what the other one was. Get the fuck over here, Tricky!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on it since I accidentally discovered it this morning.
It was
Actually, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
So I've had some
Get
time.
on the fucking
some
button,
time to
Tricky.
perfect my craft.
There we go. Stay there, Tricky.
It's tricky,
It's Tricky!
tricky, tricky, tricky.
This is gonna be tough, but not as bad as the other one. Well, I'll get you out of there at some point, dude.
I
Don't
met
worry
this
about
little dino. I think that he's albino. I don't think that he'll be much help. I guess that I can try though. But yeah, anyway, that's the whitest thing I've done today. Actually, no, I was still doing the white person voice earlier on.
No, fuck. Damn it.
Because I just love, like, exclaiming at things that, like, only, like, a suburban, like, older white couple would care about. Honey, they're having a sale at Lowe's.
Stop.
Honey,
Please stop.
We can get 2x4s
Can
for
we
half
not
price.
do this bit again?
Oh, why not, Jay? It's a great time.
Because you've already done it.
It's a great time to be alive. It's just a character, Jay. Every now and again, I pull him out of my pocket and he goes, hey, there's a sale on cocoa.
But there's not much to the fit. It's just the same thing again.
I love him so much. This just very simple man who has like no desires in life. Just... Buddy. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of the... Oh yeah. Haha. He made a joke about coffee. I love that stuff.
Ah!
They have that song on the playlist at work now. It just makes me think of this game. For sure. Not a bad thing to have on rotation. Run DMC is some good stuff. That was Run DMC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Run DMC. They had Penn and Teller on the music video.
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah, legit.
I mean, I believe you. It's just I never knew. Oh my god.
That's a voice
I
that
can
has-
get past this, but I am tired of aiming at anything in this video game.
Yeah. See, Evie gets it. That's a voice that has very strong opinions about sprinkler systems. Exactly. It's like, you gotta picture someone who has just like no problems, you know? All they have is like their passion for gardening, you know? It's terrifying, and I love it. There's a cyclone in the south of the country. Never seen such a thing in my life. Oh my god. I hope it's not near you.
Yeah, if it's near you, please stay safe. And
Yeah.
anyone that is watching this and near that, stay safe.
Absolutely. Everyone stay safe out there.
Definition of grill pilled. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Ah! I can't stand this!
Honey, this mulch doesn't have nearly enough nutrients. We need ones that are good for growing strawberries. I know what grade would be perfect for that. Ah! Anyway.
God, okay.
Does anyone want Long John Silver's?
Christ.
Oh, man. All I hear is the screaming panic of your dinosaur. I love how, you know, and like I've run into this, Breezy's run into this. Everyone on this channel has, and I think really anyone who deals with old games has these moments where you go, okay, we got over the hill, we're fine, now we can progress. And then you dive back in and it's just more of the same shit. And you go, oh, well, fuck.
Where's my barrel?
We would go to Red Lobster, but those cheese biscuits are too spicy.
Did he? Did it not get dropped because Tricky didn't stay on the fucking button?
That might be it. Oh, get me out of here!
I think it literally did not get dropped because Tricky didn't stay on the goddamn button.
Those cheese biscuits are too caliente for me. No, far all.
I don't even think they're known for being spicy.
They're not, that's the joke.
No, but like they're... Never mind.
Okay,
Forget it.
far away. Okay, that's good. The temperature will drop.
No!
The temperature will drop in the next days, though. Brazil rarely has these big weather events, other than absurd rain disasters. Righto. Well, yeah, but still, hopefully they'll stay safe. And if anyone else from that area is watching us, stay safe out there. If you're watching this VOD now and there's a different disaster, stay safe out there. If you're...
I am losing my right now.
That's okay.
Tricky, stay on the fucking button!
I love that you're already getting wrapped up. This is gonna be a fun stream.
Stay.
Jay, you're gonna be just fine, dear. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't feel like I'm going to be okay.
I'll get out the riding crop.
What?
Oh, and it's time for your 3 a.m. ball stopping.
Yes, sweetie!
You know when you make a joke and you immediately feel bad about it?
Why do you feel bad about that? It doesn't fucking matter.
It's just so dumb. It's so fucking juvenile. The trapped dinosaur's voice is like budget Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah, they definitely couldn't get Gilbert Gottfried for this one. They definitely wanted him. I'm trying to think who that does sound like, though. That's like it sounds like, who does Pleakley? Like the guy from Kids in the Hall. I always forget his name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I know Kids in the Hall, but I don't know which bit you're talking about.
He's the guy who sounds like this! He's the cop in Jet Set Radio Future. He's a lot of people. He's one of the almighty tallest.
I can't remember.
Well, darn.
At least not right now. I want to say he's one of the ones whose name starts with a K.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am done with this shit. I don't want to be doing this one anymore.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, Ed. Do you want to take place in the divine act called busting?
No. It's that I have to wait for it to come back every single time I want to do the shooting gallery. This is maybe the worst designed thing in this game.
It's not good. They should have really fixed the aiming system if they were gonna make this a thing. How you doing, hon?
Not well.
Oh.
I'm not doing well.
Everyone give your energy to Jay. Form a spirit bomb.
I'm feeling like I did at the end of the last stream of why would they ever implement something like this in this video game when they know that their aiming system is shit.
Honey, no matter how it turns out, we'll all be proud of you.
Like, why does it work like this? Why isn't there, like, something that just locks it in, like, a button that locks it into place?
That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Like, locks where it is relative to where you have it currently, because then that would at least make it more feasible.
Yeah, you're also using a GameCube controller, so like it's not even just that something's mapped weird. Like we have everything set how it should have been when playing this game.
Exactly. And for some reason it's still bad.
Easy Pete's. Well, you know.
I'm gonna miss. Please, please, please.
Okay, you did it in a couple tries with the last one when we weren't streaming, right?
Yeah.
Everyone look away from the screen. You can keep the window up, but just look away for like 1 minute, just like 60 seconds here.
Come on!
Oh, you were so
I was
close.
like a half centimeter away.
Who looked? Oh my goodness.
Why do you treat me like this? I'm giving you a chance here, Star Fox, and you do me this way.
And that's the only place you can shoot.
I mean, you can shoot from anywhere. I feel like that's the best place.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's the thing that gets me is aiming at the last one, and at the very least with this.
You're a little closer.
Yeah, so
That
it's
makes
less
sense.
of a nightmare
Yeah, sure.
trying to aim at it, and you have time to prep for the first one at the very least.
Alright. Let's give it another go.
You say it like this is the last one. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get through this again, and then I'm gonna save state.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save scum the hell out of the sequence.
Hell yeah.
If I can get through it again.
If you can. But if not, this is gonna be an interesting 3 hours.
Why? Why are you like this?
Look away from
Why
the
does it have to be, like, right on the money? Why can't it be like, oh, you got the edge of the box, that's
It's
good
like,
enough.
yeah, right? Like, okay, we see what you're doing. You clearly made the effort to aim at this, and of course you hit it. You fired a thing at it. Just like, nope, not quite good enough. Just like, fucking...
Ah! I'm okay.
You got this.
Streamer overreacts to baby game.
Oh, honey, you'll be fine. Unless somebody sets the woods on fire, and all of our mushrooms will collapse into flames. Along with our dreams, and our lives. We're all gonna die. Oh, shit. This is like
Come on!
Pooch says this is like a Kaizo Mario game where you finally master some ridiculous hard thing, then immediately says fuck you and kills you with something stupid. Yeah, it's kind of like that. The difference is that, like Mario games, you have so much control. There's so much command. It's just more about how do you get over this hurdle. Here, it's just entirely that the physics is shit.
Come on!
Oh boy. Jay, hypothetical question. I turn into a slug one day. Do you still love me? Like a tiny slug-sized slug. Like maybe about like 2 inches long. I got like the little eye bobbles. And I meow like Gary. Will you still love me? You wouldn't remarry, right? You'd feed me little pieces of apple and I'd be like...
I can't focus on the hypothetical and do this at the same time. Ask me again in like 2 minutes.
Will do, and I'll ask it exactly the same way I did. Okay. That reticle is so unforgiving. Yeah, this is real. This is real anguish. Oh my god. This game, how did anyone beat this? Things that are only beaten by annoying continuous trial and error of like trying to do the same fucking thing over and over again isn't fun. This was never a fun mechanic.
I know I beat the fucked up thing is I know I beat this game as a kid.
I thought you said you only got so far in it.
No, I definitely beat this game.
Well, gosh.
Like, you might be thinking of a different game that I played recently. I hate you. I despise all of this.
Welcome to Star Fox, the game of suffering. Oh crap, I don't think I undid the breezy commands. I need to probably... I think everyone knows.
Okay, it made it. Hit F2.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. But yeah, no one...
Oh my god.
No one redeemed the green
You
points.
can turn
Those
it
don't
off
work
now.
right now.
You can turn it off, Bree.
Turn off what?
The commands!
Oh, okay.
You have the ability to do
I
that.
didn't know if that was gonna mess with anything.
No, it's fine.
Right
So
on.
go to viewer rewards,
There it is. Okay, I got it from here.
channel points,
I got it.
manage rewards.
Hon, I've got it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Help, I'm lost. I'm just kidding. I got it.
Okay, that just passed through the fire perfectly. Can you hit F2 again?
Uh-huh. F2?
Yes.
How can someone with such a big smart brain
Thank
be
you.
hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Hit F4. Thank you.
And let me go back to dashboard. Dashboard. There we go.
Hit F2 again. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Happy to help.
Hit F4.
I'm just gonna have like a tiny little like keyboard like on my
Maybe
command
that
deck.
might be the way to do this. Yeah, buddy, we're just gonna skirt around this. What do you, what? It like launched across the screen, F2.
F2?
Yeah,
But
thank
there
you.
you go. Get that G fuel to its location.
I think I just do that. Oh, thank God. I think I finally made it past what I needed to.
Awesome.
So much stress off of my back.
Keep an eye on your life.
I mean, I have, like, the revive things.
Oh, okay.
This game, in terms of, like, actual challenge to your life, is not that difficult.
You did it!
I did.
So, to revisit my hypothetical, if I may.
Yes.
One day I turn into about a 2-inch slug with the little eye thingies, right? With the little eye posts, like I'm just a little slug. And I meow like Gary from SpongeBob. Do you still love me? Do you still dedicate yourself to me? Like, will you still keep me as your wife?
I mean...
You can feed me little pieces of apple and I'll be like,
Can I still communicate with you?
yeah, I could still understand you, and I could probably, like, answer by, like, you know, hitting a little button, like, boop, you know, like yes or no. Well, we could still communicate, definitely.
Well, but when I say communicate, do I mean, like, full-on conversations? Is it possible to still do that?
No, I'm a slug. But I still have my brain, and I'm still trapped in it. But I can understand everything you're saying.
Fine. Thanks for helping.
God, that's difficult. Well, one, that would be weird because that's bestiality at that point.
Does it have to be sexual?
If I'm loving you as my wife, kinda.
Wow.
Like...
Learning a lot of stuff today.
What? That's like I don't want to say it's required, but like it's...
I guess, you know, aside from sex, there's like a sensuality, the cuddling.
Yes,
yeah.
I guess that's more what I mean, is there's like a sensuality. What are you going to do? Gently slime your way across my nipple?
Yeah, and that'd be really hot. And I can crawl up on your ear and give it a little nibble, like...
Anyways, it's
my little
another
mouth
shooting
flaps,
gallery.
just like... You know. I put in the work.
I mean, I trust that you would attempt to still put in the work. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think he wouldn't do that. It's more of just like, conceptualizing it is legitimately difficult.
Yeah. I'll do my best not to put you in that scenario. I'll try my best not to be turned into a slug, but I've pissed off a lot of wizards, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, what do you mean? How many wizards have you pissed off?
You don't want to know.
How many wizards have you run into?
There was one, I saw him doing some stuff, like there was these orphans, and then there were just bars of gold, like... I mean, I've let down some really powerful people. I don't want to go into the details.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to get, attacked for slander, but...
Anyways, follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/WifeCityGaming. Thanks, Nightbot.
Want to hear more shit like this? Twitter. Follow Bree Wife City's Not Safe for Work art account, where she talks about setting up a community poll for either becoming zombified on meds or starting to fight competitively.
Did you actually post that on Twitter?
I did.
How many responses have you gotten so far?
Here's the thing, I haven't posted the poll yet. I just said considering.
Okay. You should have posted a poll. That's good interaction.
Alright, I'll post the poll soon. It'll be fun.
This sucks.
You've seen Wizard who turns orphans into gold. Now how about Wizard that turns trans lesbians into slugs? It's not so specific. They're just they do slug fancy.
Oh, this sucks.
They're a purely slug related wizard, and when they're slugging on you, they're really doing it. They're my goodness.
This is terrible.
Yeah,
this is terrible.
I love the falling animation. It's great.
Can you drop a save state?
Yes,
here?
I can. Drop a fat save. Well,
appreciate
there you
that.
go. Perfect.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's not.
This
a good
game goes to shit in the last third.
You were so like, yeah, this game's all right. This isn't too bad.
It was.
Okay.
This
and
game's...
now it's hitting that like the rest of Sonic Adventure point where you're like, oh fuck this.
Like legitimately, this game was totally fine before this portion of it. And now it's just straight garbage. Like, you feel the full weight of like how bad like the aiming mechanics are in it.
Oh jeez. Like I did.
Yes,
Like, I
Porky
tried
Pig.
using... I tried out the way that the thing works, Jay. And yeah, no, I messed with the aiming mechanic too, and like, I'm thinking about doing that in this situation, and I'm like, dog, that looks like hell.
It is.
I can't imagine.
It's basically unplayable.
Like,
In any situation like this where you're having to, like, watch a moving target, it's awful.
it's not... It isn't... It's the same style, but it's not up to the quality of, like, their ship shooting aiming, but it's
Yeah.
the same general mechanic, and it's used in platforming. And it's like, this doesn't hold up. This isn't how this works. And it's also just not a good...
Button mashing!
Oh, jeez.
And that's the other thing. You can't just hold down the thing. You have to mash. You have to mash, and you have to cause pain. You have to give yourself carpal tunnel to make this video game work to your favor. And it's just not good. I fully flipped on this game. I regret all of my decisions leading up to this point.
What led you here? Wait a minute, you proposed to me. Well, you accepted my proposition.
That
and
I
you
don't.
proposed
I'm not
back.
gonna say that led to this exact moment.
Okay, just the things that led to this. right?
Yes, that led to this game specifically.
I suppose you would have started streaming with or without me. We both had that desire, so... You could have walked away from this, Jay.
I could have.
You could have. That's the most painful thing, is...
I could have just said I was done last week, and then I was like, oh, I was able to get past that one part. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, if I'm being honest, I vaguely recall this being a nightmare when I originally played this game.
Right now.
At the very least, this part I remember being awful.
White City.
Oh, yo! Thank you for the subscribe, Sass.
Thank you for the resubscription, Sass.
15 months of wifing, hell yeah.
Oh, thank God, that's one. I'm not gonna make it far enough to get to the others. Unless I do some really good shooting here.
Oh, yeah.
Which I highly doubt, because there's all this stupid shit in the way of me shooting these things.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Ha! Hi, Zerg.
Hey! Hey, as long as you have. Thank you for coming by.
Happy
White
you
City.
joined us. Hey, thank you for
yo.
the Prime sub.
Thank you.
Evie. For some reason, it showed up very tiny on my chat box over here.
But you have to protect me from
A hype train is close. Remember when we actually hit a hype train?
Are we close to a hype train?
Whoa!
Come on, everyone! Let's get
do
that
it!
hype train going!
We're currently drinking hype sauce, the current flavor of G Fuel we're on. It's okay. But yeah, no, that's, I remember when we actually hit one of those and I was like, really? Did this just happen? Damn, thank you.
Yeah, that was the first time we ever got one of those, was that one time we had
And
it
we were just
happen.
like, oh, shit, thank you.
Yeah, shit, we didn't know it was
We're
possible.
humble. Yeah.
We've gone so long of streaming of never getting that we just never expected it.
Yeah. Look at us, every now and again we pop off.
Let's get some bits going. Let's get some gift subs going. Let's go, everyone. We can get that level 1 hype train.
Weird, it shouldn't show up as a Prime sub now, whatever, for sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's all good.
It's all the same.
Yeah, it's still a sub nonetheless.
Yes.
Which we appreciate.
If we hit that hype train, Jay has to beat this game. No matter what.
We did not agree to that. You're gonna finish it!
Oh god, can you imagine if we had to go through one of those?
What do you mean?
You're gonna finish it? That whole
I mean,
thing.
that was the joke, is that Benpak never did finish any of the games that, like, he would start playing.
Aw.
And that's the reason why they made that joke at one point, was because he kept, like, starting these projects and then not following up on them.
Oh, right now. I believe in you, hon.
This hurts so much.
I can imagine.
This is worse than Toki, like, button mashing pain.
Oh, jeez.
Like, that is how bad it is.
Oof. It's like, now that you're worn out, here's the target.
No, yeah! Like, what the fuck, dog?
The next episode of his Kingdom Hearts playthrough is coming any day now. Any day now. This will be a good send-off because I will be playing Star Fox later this week too.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, which one?
Oh, Wii game. Star Fox
God.
Zero.
Righto.
Or Wii U, I guess.
I heard it was good.
I heard mixed things. I heard some people say it was good and some people not so much.
I want to know what the old school fans, the SNES and N64 people thought, because if they liked it, I would like it. Remember the great wisdom of do a barrel roll. Can we even barrel roll in this, or doesn't it matter?
No,
'Cause it's a
you
dinosaur?
do not. You cannot.
Platinum Games Star Fox, and of course, it's Star Fox Guard. Featuring Grippy. Who doesn't love Grippy? Everybody loves Grippy.
God! End it!
Oh yeah!
Yo, Mr. Kuroneko, thank you for the bit.
you.
Hype train!
Hype train!
We did it!
Woo!
Thanks. Very legitimately, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're making it.
Thank you, Mr. Kuroneko.
This is the motivation I needed.
Yeah, you've got
I just
this now.
need to get the hype train going, and I would have been good.
Chug that hype sauce, baby.
I've already chugged my hype sauce for
Yeah,
the
I've
day.
had mine too.
Okay, last one.
Today, a hype train. Tomorrow, fucking
Something.
G Fuel sponsorship.
That's
Let's go.
definitely not happening.
That's totally how it works. One right after the other. Just done.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, thank God! Hit the save button!
Yay!
Scales has it guarded by a terrible.
Or as good as the game where fucking Chuck E. Cheese promotes free child labor and fun money. I remember that. God, Sass, that game. Holy shit, who'd have guessed? I can't. We really appreciate it. Yay, we did it!
Magumbo Star Fox is giving me carpal tunnel.
We got a hype train. You beat a severely towering challenge. I had found some new voices. This stream's really going off well. I love what we do.
It's boss fight time.
Yay!
Hello, I'm Lizard Man. I'm going to fight you with my bioarm.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Why would you do this to me?
Oh my god!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh god. How's Star Fox going, Magumbo? I gotta tell you, it's not going well. Best game. Hey, it's not Ridley.
This is insane! Why would you do this?
Oh my god. Woo. I still love that pennies emote. I always misread it. Hey kid, remember how you hated the shooting gallery? Here's 5 in a row.
This is insane!
This is like how Secret of Evermore throws like several fucking mazes at you at once, and it's just like, dog, worst part of the game, stop. This isn't what everyone came here for. They really cranked this one out, huh? They sure did. Now the game decides to make you suffer more.
Like, seriously, why would you do this? The shooting gallery is the worst part of this game so far, and you've decided to base a whole fucking boss on it. This is madness.
We all know you like 3D action platformers, and you want them to end with an on-rail shooting segment. You know, like Star Fox.
My God.
Except with no control over where you're going.
No control over where you're going, and you have to fucking mash the button to do anything.
This boss is like what I would draw in the 3rd grade. No, same. Very much
Give me
the
a ball
same.
for dad. Yes, I have like 10 of them.
Okay.
The one fucking saving grace of this right now is that I have like 10 revives
That's good.
to get me through this damn fight.
If you ever need me to save, let me know.
For sure. I mean, I don't think I will, but thank you.
For sure.
Thank Christ for the saves in this game.
I remember when I was younger, I drew a lot of, like, weird, like, technological weaponry, like, on humans, like, a lot of... And I guess on animals, too. I did a lot of stuff. I drew, like, a lot of really...
Okay.
I think when you're young, like, that is true. You draw a lot of just, like, whoa, guns, but with lasers, and on a person, or, like, on a creature. It's like, yeah, cool. And eyeballs! Remember drawing eyeballs? We were so edgy. There are 10 more of me, you fucker. No, please, no more of that.
Well, no, I think Zerg is saying there's 10 more of me.
Oh, okay. Putting robot parts on an animal is cool and sick if you're a kid. It's still kind of cool now, like not nearly as much, but conceptually it's still like, oh, that's neat. I like that. Redid the character design of Biofreaks. I'm gonna have to Google Biofreaks and find out what that is. Sometimes you draw a plane and sometimes there are just two cool towers. Ready to be knocked down.
Hey, Wealthy.
Hey, Wealthy,
welcome to the
welcome.
stream. Welcome to Jay Gets Carpal Tunnel live on stream.
Welcome to Bree Finds Out What Biofreaks is. Video, no, it's images, will be fine.
You're gonna
Yeah,
love
basically.
it, Bree. It sucks.
Basically like that, yeah.
Where are you? There you are.
Yeah, look at her. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely along the lines of what I was after. I think I had like this whole series in my head. I thought I was going to be a Flash animator. That's a way to date myself. And I was going to do like this. I had all these character designs that were just like, there was this dude that just had like machine guns on his hands, and there was like, and like blades on the side of it. And there was like this girl who just had like a couple of like, just like almost like big laser claws that pop out of two holes in each of like her hand equipment. And there was a lot of stuff. There was just a lot of things. There was someone who just had basically a circular saw. They would just pull a ripcord and start sawing through people. It was pretty great. It was a cool idea. It had a premise that I see a billion fucking holes in
Oh
now.
my god, hit the fucking target!
But now I have a really good premise for like a comic and I can't
Okay.
draw, so I've got story. Maybe one day I'll continue drawing the thing. I don't know. Arms are just guns. Fingers exist to use more gun. Is any part of this guy not a gun? Anyways, Gage is my favorite Borderlands 2 character, and I'm trans. Fair enough. Also like her in B4. Oh, 3. I haven't played that. Oh, she's in an expansion. Righto. How's Ridley doing, hun?
Taking too long to die.
Fair enough. The length of a boss fight determines the quality. Oh my goodness.
This is torturous.
Nothing ends a game like wanting it to be over more than anything.
You wish this was the end of the game. I wish this was the end of the game. It is not the end of the game.
That's what I'm saying. This is a game that by the time you finish it, you never want to fucking touch it again. Like, that's not a strong way to end.
Why does he have so much goddamn life?
I don't know. It is arguably way too much. Is Rare going to pay for Jay's medical bills induced by her new case of carpal tunnel?
God,
Probably
I
not.
wish.
I think ever since their properties got sold over to Microsoft, that probably creates some loopholes that they can just go, nah.
It's not our responsibility anymore.
Also, that's why they have those warnings at the beginning that are like, take a break every half hour. You're totally gonna do that. Which
Because you're a fucking baby child who
Well, yeah.
who knows what your medical needs are.
Yeah, and like fucking, and like it's basically like the video game equivalent
Come on.
of like
End
a
it.
Red Baron pizza box that's like, serving suggestion, 2 pieces of small pizza with a salad. No. I'm gonna eat either half of or this whole thing and no one's gonna stop me. But this boss fight is an
Thank
Yay!
fucking God. Hit the save state button, please.
Get that psycho Bill Gates on the case.
I already have a free copy of Sea of Thieves, Sass.
Well, there you go.
Hi, Nervous.
Hey, Nervous.
Welcome to the stream.
You came
Happy
here
to
at a
have you.
triumphant moment for a lot of J Pain, finally paying off to some degree. We'll see where this leads. But we're finally done a very annoying portion of the game.
Fox, you did it! You got the last spellstone!
You did it!
Not bad at all!
I swear to God, if there's another shooting gallery like this, I am actually going to stop. I'm not going to play this video game anymore. Because, seriously,
See you later. Thanks again!
everything from when we freed the fucking Brontosaurus there to now has been a shooting gallery. It is designed to fucking... oh my God,
Oh, God.
destroy you.
Yeah, imagine getting a game key as a shitty make good, and it's something you already own.
Oh...
General Scales cannot harm any dinosaurs ever again. You stop.
I seriously stop and take a break. I mean, at the very least, I know I don't have to, like, do any sick motions. I could just work with my left hand for right now. Or actually, Bree.
Oh, how does this work?
Yeah, just press the shoot button. I'll steer.
All right. I've still got the G fuel coursing through my veins.
This is teamwork here, everyone.
This is the power of a couple who are well tuned.
Oh, thank you for the hydrates, you two.
Oh yeah, we'll have to take those once we're done
The force field is open.
cooperating here. Huh?
Oh, I said the force field is open.
Cool.
We've basically gotten all the gold rings we need.
Nice.
At this point, I'm just styling on it, getting all the other ones.
Yeah. If you don't have to, it's easier.
The lives are drift compatible, yes.
You get in one side of the robot.
Yeah, exactly. Remember how, like, the first time I tried to get you to watch Pacific Rim, you're like, I feel like I remember watching that movie and not really liking it. And then you watched it and you're like, yeah, that ruled.
Yeah, it was amazing. The problem was I wasn't able to pay attention to it because the person trying to show me had an annoying fucking kid who wouldn't stop talking the whole time.
Oh, that explains
But
it.
like getting to sit down and watch it and actually watch it was like, oh yeah, no, this is fucking incredible.
Uh-huh. Hydrate. I will continue
Yes.
to drink fluids here.
Ah! My half-invisible water bottle.
We can say this, the power of love. Exactly.
Yes.
Keep flexing my hand a bit. It's insane to me that they have that much shooting gallery in this game for such a long period of time.
Hi, Casey.
Oh,
Welcome, welcome. How you doing out there?
yeah, hon. Go ahead, drop a hard save. And can you go ahead and drop a save state here?
Yes, I
too?
can. But
I hate your dino friend.
the
Tricky
worst.
sucks. Yeah, for right now, I'm just legitimately not even gonna use my right hand. I will only press the A button when it tells me to, and I will use my left hand to do so. To give myself a break.
Wait for me!
the X's told them to Star Fox it up 20%.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just like, Nintendo came into Rare Studios and like was just like, we need to have a little bit more shooting in here. We need at least 20% more shooting in this game.
As the Star Fox executive, we're gonna need more Star Fox elements. We didn't design this to be a ship shooter, though. Just use the shooting mechanic you have for platforming.
Yeah.
But it isn't good. That's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's fine.
It'll be okay.
As long as it has our IP in it, we're happy.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They spent more time rendering Fox's fur than they did, like, actually putting a game mechanic in this.
Yeah.
Should we make it so you can just hold down the fire button and repeat fire? Hell no, make those kids suffer.
No, yeah, we gotta make sure that those kids are burning all the energy that they're, like, getting from drinking soda and eating candy constantly.
If they can grow up to use touch typing effectively, we've failed. We need to break their hands early. Star Fox died on his way to his home planet. When Star Fox isn't on the screen, people should be asking, where's Star Fox? Oh, I thought it was the other way around. No. It's just that they forced Star Fox into the game.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be.
It was supposed to be original IP.
And then they were like, throw out this one character. Keep her in a little bit, but like just enough to show up and be fridged, and also make her sexy for no reason. Okay, cool. It's just like, wait, that didn't...
Okay.
We need more time for fur shade on the crystal's ass. Okay, fuck the gameplay, Miyamoto. Yeah. No one plays fight sims. You know what's popular right now? Exploring, ruins, adventure games.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean...
Like, that was the thing. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time did come out, though.
It did do the coming out, though.
And it was considered, and still is considered, one of the greatest games of all time.
It was alright.
It's pretty good.
It's a good time.
Ocarina of Time is a pretty good video game. As someone who played that in the year of our Lord 2021, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like it had the impact on gaming that, like, you know, Super Mario World had, like, on the SNES.
How so?
Like, because, I mean, I know there's a Super Mario 64, but I feel like as for gameplay and as for, like, really kind of being emblematic of a system, like, that was... I think that, like, you know... I can't think. Ocarina of Time knocked it out of the park and, like, has more fond memories tied to it. I think that. I could be wrong, I don't have the exact statistics, but most people, they go back to 64 and they go, yeah, you know, Mario 64 was okay.
Oh,
but, like, you know, it's what it is. Yes, but is the market saturated enough? Keep putting butter on that toast until people refuse to eat it. Executives giving notes. Yeah, I can imagine that boardroom meeting. Majora's Mask. Now that's a classic-ass, great Zelda game. Bark walked so Majora could run. Indeed.
I mean, I would just say Majora's Mask seems to be the more interesting of the N64, like, Zelda games.
That is fair. Whoosh. I love Majora, but the last dungeon sucks. There's always at least one dungeon or one level in a game that just... the worst. Oh, don't shoot the dinosaur.
How do I... Oh, I forgot. I have to, like, hold down... You have to hold down the shoot button to change how far it goes.
That is actually kind of neat.
It's neat, but it's also very counterintuitive to how we understand most controls.
Fair enough. Also, it needs to be out before Christmas. No one wants soggy toast. I think they fixed a bunch of the problems with that dungeon in the remake. Oh, right now. Yeah, because Pooch was saying played it on the 3DS, so probably...
That's the thing that Sass has been saying, because I've been kicking around the idea
Oh, no, that was
either
Sass. Sorry. Right.
of either for my next vote or for the one after, for whatever game I play next, of having Majora's Mask on there, and she's very adamant of like, no, you need to play the 3DS version, and I'm well aware. I'm aware that that game is extremely clunky with its mechanics. Because, again, it was an N64 game, and it was trying to do a lot.
Evie says, I went to a Renaissance festival last weekend, and that was a whole-ass booth dedicated to selling ocarinas.
That is not surprising at
No, I mean,
all.
that's always been there, but I know that, like, after that game became a prominent thing, they all had, like, one of those, and I think that is where I ended up buying one eventually, and that's where I got the one that I played during our playthrough of Ocarina.
No, yeah, here's
And I
the thing.
rickrolled everyone.
Here's the thing, Jusette. Like, this game, aside from that shooting gallery section I went through, has been totally fine. Like, I have not had any, like, very serious hiccups so far. It was just that part was terrible. And aside from that, I've been like, Yeah, this is like pretty standard, like rareware fare from that. Like,
Rareware
time
fare?
period. What, did you not like my use of words there?
No, I like it. It's good wordplay.
Thank you. Okay, Tricky, get over here.
Time to hit up a Renaissance festival for some ocarinas and corsets. This part seems like really mediocre Zelda, to be honest. That's really what it is, ultimately. It's
Yeah,
it's trying to be Zelda.
At the end of the day, it is mediocre Zelda, but I think it's fine for that, honestly. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
That, and next one is this. Then
Another.
same one again. Next one is one over this way.
Right.
Then all the way over here.
And one more. And another.
Another over to the right. And
And
then
then.
back all the way to the
Presto.
hit a save state for me.
Righto. The thing Rare made after this was grabbed by the ghoulies, so maybe 64 was the true sign of downfall.
Oh yeah,
Well-
I feel like it probably was.
Yeah,
Like, almost definitely.
a little bit. There were so many sick outfits at that festival.
You know, I've never been a Renaissance Fest, like, person.
It's not a great time to celebrate. Right?
Yeah, you've explained this to me before.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yeah, I mean, when you consider, like, yeah, as a, you know, gay trans person, it's not exactly, you know,
Yeah.
not exactly an era of time to be like, oh yeah, this is great for us.
If I wanted to go to an outside mall with a bunch of, like, sweaty white people dressed in casual clothing and people just kind of cosplaying and everything in a hot, sweaty outdoor mall, it's not for me. That's the other thing, you can't even really get that aesthetic just because everyone's either dressed in, like, jorts or, like, and, like, you know, and, like, band t-shirts and, like, they're... You know, they're doing, like, now Dr. Whovians are running through there in Dalek outfits, killing themselves with heat stroke, and it's just like, this doesn't... How are you supposed to immerse yourself in this if that is what you want to do? It's just an overpriced outdoor hot mall. Not to give any shit to anyone who's gone to
No,
them
yeah,
and enjoyed them. I'm being a dick, but
Evie literally just
Yeah.
talking about, like, yeah, I went to one of those,
Evie
and it was
had fun,
alright.
and I'm glad. I'm happy for her. But me, I just don't like them. To me, it's never been for me. I overheat easy.
And I've just never been.
I went to one in San Bernardino, actually, and it was just pouring rain. So everyone was falling over and hiding in the stalls, and they basically had to go, okay, here's a free pass for tomorrow, everyone. We need to evacuate.
Yeah,
there was
we
just this
can't-
mudslide running through the whole thing. It was a
Ow.
disaster.
Get out of my way.
The hot mall. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
Just think of it as an outdoor, overpriced hot topic. Basically, yeah. Not enough Sonic memorabilia, but
I ate a big turkey leg and bought a sword, and it was fun. Word.
I love how whenever I have like a dead mall or like a mall dream, which I do every now and again, I did recently, there's always like a Hot Topic and a like Spencer's
Oh,
in
I'm
there.
out. That's fun.
So I love how even in my dreams, like, the anchor stores for a mall are still those two. The economy fails, even in my brain. I wouldn't go every week or anything, but I ate a big
That's what
turkey
I
leg
read
and bought a
off,
sword.
yeah.
You know what? The turkey legs are good. The turkey legs are very good. If I could just get like a broiled turkey leg any day of the week, I would be dead with cholesterol. I love it so much. My mom and grandma used to love it. Righto.
Word.
Yeah, I know some people who are just positively thrilled with it, and every now and again,
Your
like,
family are big Renaissance, or is it just Avery that was?
well, it's Avery, it's Chris and Kelly, a couple other friends of mine, and
yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
just, yeah, my folks are into it, and I don't know, I was always brought to it as a kid, but I never really clicked with it. Got a turkey leg years ago at the Iowa State Fair, and those are huge, even for a fat man like myself. I can't finish it. I can finish it, and I am a tiny woman, but I'm insane. I eat too much. Last time I went to a Ren fair, they had that classic period-appropriate drink, bubble tea. Oh, fun.
Oh,
Behold, plastics! They'll ruin the world!
get some of those microplastics into your system. Everyone's always making the jokes about them.
Behold, boba! I'm the boba wizard! Oh yeah, the food booths were advertising cheeseburgers and chicken tendies. It was pretty funny. Like Commodore. Oh look, chicky nuggies. Me, an aficionado. I will have chicky tendies, thank you. I want to actually know that there's meat in it, thank you.
Oh boy. It's time for another shooting.
Chicky fingies, if you will, you know.
Hey, good news, hon.
Can you imagine chickens have like hands under their wings that are like fingers that are that disoriented? Huge, like just like a fucking Dark Souls boss.
They evolved that part out of them.
Yeah, it's like I didn't. Well, no, it's that they keep cutting them off. It's just like I didn't know this shit was for real. Okay, sure.
Terrifying.
Like just disfigured human fingers, just huge. Like goddamn dog.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
I get what's going on here. It sucks, but I can deal.
Used to think chicken nugs were just cooked little chicks. Oh.
This is a timed shooting gallery, but at the very least, it's less pressure, I feel, than the other one.
Can you imagine whatever that dish is that's like that fire-cooked, like, whole bird? That, like, you need to cover your head in a shawl to eat so you can hide your shame from the gods or whatever it is? Like...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're...
They, like, drown the bird and then
it's
fry
a
it.
smaller bird.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, Magumbo was saying, like, used to think chicken nuggets were just cooked little chicks. So I'm thinking, what if, like, kids were actually fed something that brutal in, like, a box of 4 to 8 of them? God, that would be horrible. I mean, I guess any kind of killing off creatures is just the same amount of evil, but, like, my goodness, like, that would add an extra layer. Timed shooting gallery! Yay!
I can live with this one.
Oh, Orgelin, okay. Righto.
Like, this is annoying, but this is fine.
Please, that's a Bella egg. Wait, let me Google that.
Whole bird that you eat, Hannibal.
Ballot food. Oh, balut. The fertilized developed egg embryo that is boiled and eaten from the shell.
Okay.
So that's a different one. That's different. I just mean like the... Yeah, let me look up the thing. I think it was what Magumbo said, Orgelin. Let me try that.
Yeah, I can do this one. This one isn't that bad. It's still mildly annoying, but I can do this.
Yeah, here it is. Ortolan bunting. The ortolan also... ortolan bunting is a Eurasian bird. Let me just bring this closer to me so I can read. Is a Eurasian bird in the bunting family, Emberizidae. Okay. A pet...
There.
I'm not going to try to read these ornithological genuses, I cannot pronounce them. Separated by most modern scholars from the finches. And, let's see here. As for food, eating. They are meat to be eaten feet first and whole, except for the beak, according to the Times. But the arguably barbaric perpetration isn't why eating the bird is illegal. They're endangered with a decreasing population. Oh! So that's part of it, too. How to eat... Is this gonna get me on some list?
If you're worried about something going on a list, I feel like you probably shouldn't
How to
search
eat
it.
that. Ortolan bunting. I want to know what the theory is of how to... Bird is roasted for 8 minutes and then plucked. The consumer then places the bird's feet into their mouth while holding onto the bird's head. The ortolan is then eaten whole, with or without the head, and the consumer spits out the larger bones. Huh.
Yep.
I thought it was like drowned in like whiskey or something too beforehand, wasn't it?
No, I think you're getting some kind of stuff conflated there.
Yeah, I might be. I wonder what I'm thinking of. I thought
I
it's
do
definitely
not
something.
know. Could not tell ya.
But yeah, balut is a nightmare thing, indeed. It is hard to look at. It's very direct.
Do you have a picture of Balut pulled up there? Search it for me so I can see it and react in horror.
Here it
live
is.
on stream.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That looks not great.
That's,
Imagine if I turned to look at it and just screamed in horror.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you turn to look at it and you just like empty the contents of your stomach all over me and the MacBook. But yeah, no, that would be. Yeah, no, it's gross. It's a lot. That one's just like a raw embryonic bird and the encasings within. My goodness.
There we go.
Like, I don't feel bad for kind of feeling weird about that food. Like, I don't like to call any kind of delicacy weird, but like, it doesn't waste a part of an animal to just fucking cook the damn thing, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
This store?
It's not like, oh, you with your picking and choosing what you... There's things that can be done with that. That isn't that.
Uh-huh. There we go. Ride the worm! And get the revive thing over here.
least
I
you have
don't
to-
know why I dived into this accent.
At least you have to recon with eating an animal with that. Oh, eating an animal with that.
Ow.
Yeah.
My
It's,
bones.
like a hamburger is so far away from its origins. That's
yes,
true.
that ends up being the thing that really is the hurdle for a lot of people, is like,
Yeah.
a hamburger is so far away from, you know, the fluffy cow that you see on the farm, and you're like, oh, look at you big doofus. And then you get like just a slab of meat on a bun, and you're like, oh, this is delicious.
Yeah.
Compared to, you know, when you... compared to, I don't know... God, I'm trying to think of other good examples.
Like, we
of
have
that.
plucked chicken carcasses, and like, I've had roasted whole pig bits of that. I've had, like, I'm trying to think what else. Catfish. We've picked away at that fully roasted before, like when we visited some family friends of yours.
I mean, I've had a pig. I've had a stew of pig that was literally the entire pig was
yeah.
used in the stew. Like, there was no part of that thing wasted.
I'm not afraid of marrow. Like, I will go all in with my pho. You know, like when it comes to eating a bunch of extra stuff, I'm on board.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea of like eating like an embryo of any kind is like, ugh, slimy, full of veins. Ugh. I can't do it.
Sister recently went vegan solely because she realized that she wouldn't be able to kill any of the animals she ate if she had to.
I mean, that's very respectable.
Sure.
I'm on board with that. If she has trouble finding food, tell her to move out here, because there are so many fucking vegan options out here that if we felt like doing it, we could. Like, it's ridiculous. I mostly tend to cook vegetarian stuff, and there's just vegetarian options for everything. You've got like non-dairy versions of Ben and Jerry's and pints here, like oat milk variants of stuff. There's just so much stuff out here and so many food places. Even like small food stalls all have like vegetarian options, vegan usually.
A lot of them do.
All the ice cream places are vegan. Like, there's so much you can do here with that I might one day try to go for it if I can find the vitamins I need. I might go for it.
It's definitely easier nowadays.
It is.
As someone
depending
who
where you
does-
live.
Yes,
Like,
that is
it-
actually a very fair statement.
Yeah.
I'll say, as someone who does regularly switch between vegan corn dog stream, sure. As someone who regularly switches between like actual meat and fake meat, you do definitely taste a difference.
Yeah. But it's more that like if it can scratch that itch, if it can give you that sensation.
Sure. Well,
Like-
what I'm saying is I don't know if it... I don't think that vegan options have hit that point yet. At least for me, personally. But that's just a me problem.
Uh-huh. Used to go nuts during Fridays in Lent, and that's one day for parts of the year. That's true. The, Pooch says at this point I'm 99% vegetarian and leaning vegan because at this point Target is selling all sorts of vegan stuff, so it's much easier to get. Yeah, that's what I'm really happy to see, is a lot of places just having, like, this is that thing you like, but without the thing that's that. And it's like, oh, neat, sure. And so there's just so many little options there, and that's really cool to
I
see.
think there's something I'm missing here, but I don't know what, because I've solved everything in this area. This door still isn't open.
Life City was cool before they tried to turn everyone to veganism. It's not, we're not yet. We're not even doing that, we promise. The option is there, that's all we're saying.
Okay.
I still have not found a way to get the nutrients I need, even with like supplements, and like I went fully vegan for like, I think almost a year, and like my hair was coming out and I felt lethargic all the time, and it's hard sometimes.
I mean, like I said, I think there is a legitimate part of like eating meat that's still eating actual like real animal meat that still hasn't quite been figured out in the science of like
Sure.
vegan meals and stuff like that.
Impossible meat is creepy. Like that's gotten close. That's like, it almost tastes like it's half beef mixed in with like a grinding of like vegetarian
this is what I
patty.
need to do. This is
And
what I'm missing.
it's one of those things that if I eat it for long enough, I can kind of start forgetting what burger tastes like. And if I have burger again, I go, oh no, yeah, I can taste the difference. But if I don't eat burger for a while, it feels that sensation that I need it to in a very real way that I can just kind of forget. And, you know, speaking in like, you know, I mean, it doesn't need to get to apocalypse, but you know what I mean, a future where like means are less accessible, I could live with that. That would work. That would
Sure.
really do it for me. It would still be enough. Maybe not the same, but whatever, it's close enough. Exactly.
No, yeah, I mean, it's completely fair.
Tastes better than a fast food burger supposedly made of meat, so for me, that's
Ostensibly made of meat.
great. Yeah. To Jay's point, the vegan substitutes
Okay,
definitely
there it
don't
is.
replace the taste exactly, but for me, it's not far off, and that's not a
Yeah.
deal breaker. Yeah.
Totally.
Kind of same for me, yeah.
I mean, there was a period of time when we were out in Arizona where we were basically only having like vegan,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe not vegan, but
Vegetarian, at least, yeah.
only, and like it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't necessarily feel worse for it.
Whenever I buy pot pies for us, I will usually buy those in like the non-meat version, which come
Sure.
in not chicken and not beef, which they're both pretty good. I like them.
Yeah, I can still kind of feel it
Mm-hmm.
from earlier. Don't replay Star Fox Adventures
Don't do
if
it.
you're
It's
in your
bad for you.
30s. How fucked up would it be if I literally got carpal tunnel from this video game?
If you speedran Toki and this is what breaks you, that says some bad things about this game. In grad school, our group went to a barbecue place, and I don't think the professor realized like half the group was vegetarian. Oof. That's, and I
Oops.
doubt this was before they had a good grasp on, like, you know, pulled jackfruit.
Yeah! We did it!
We
Fox.
did it! We fixed the
Guys,
planet!
are you seeing this? Mission complete.
Had to help them out because they were from India. Oh,
What's
man.
going on? We've
Oh
placed all the
no!
spellstones.
It's not fixing everything.
Oh, you destroyed the planet. Oh.
Since you left Walt City, I've been studying your mission.
Dinosaur slavery was what kept the planet together. We gotta go back and save.
So a shrine entrance.
No!
I could have told you that. Oh, come on.
We gotta go back and save 9/11.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That is truly terrible.
Hey, B. Thought you meant attacking the power of Juju, but no, Toki was
Nah, yeah, that was
Stare,
a different
that
one.
game.
Also, hi, B.
Welcome.
Check out Peppy's Dinosaur Planet map to see where you gotta head next.
Slippy, over and
Yeah, whatever the fuck you say, buddy.
I'm gonna use the urination station. I'll be right back.
Hi, Fox. World map down.
BRB.
Thorntail Hollow. Alright, time to go all the way across the map again. You missed the shooting gallery earlier, B, where I feel like there's a chance that I might have induced carpal tunnel on my right hand. Thankfully, I don't think I actually have, but God, it still kinda hurt. We needed the orphan grinding machine. Our whole society depended on it. So I've mostly been trying to, for like the last 20 minutes or so, to just play with my left hand instead of my right hand too. I think I've been doing okay for the most part. How do you mean, Sass? Do you mean like just the shit that you end up accidentally doing to your hand? Like just making it feel like absolute garbage? Yeah, leave me alone, buddy.
There's a good chance we're just one hand injury away from becoming a duo of like entirely hangout VTubers.
Wait, where am I? Okay, there it is. Star Fox's name is now Eliza Kushto.
Fair enough.
Sounds good. I will do my best to remember it. Googling Star Fox Adventures Carpal Tunnel. 300,000 results.
Interesting.
Ah, dang it.
Hydrate command. Thank you.
I'm gonna move and unscrew my bottle at the same time. I can do this. Watch the pro gamer at work.
That's amazing, hon. You're doing new and bold things.
Everyone
with
set
gaming.
off the pogs. Look at me game and drink at the same time.
Someone set us up the pogs. Oh crap, I'm out of water. I need to get more. I'm gonna get more water. I wanna honor these.
The stock slap sound effect almost made me spit take. I was trying to hold it together and drink water throughout, like, the whole time that you were gone, or until I got back to the village, and then the whoosh got me.
It is very silly.
And yes, Magumbo, I am going full MLG right now.
And then he dies.
I'm just thinking about that video of like the screaming mouse.
You can't just casually bring that up. Not everyone knows about that video.
Well, we'll have to bring it up after the game. We'll pull it up and we'll show it. I want everyone to know about that. Oh!
Someone's asking about it. I have to.
Pull it up. Give your hands a break and pull up the.
1 second. It was big on Tumblr, I'm pretty sure. That's not how you spell that word. Great. And we're gonna go ahead and gotta do that. We're gonna add a window capture. You having fun over there, Bree?
Playing the bongos, don't mind me.
I can tell.
Definitely have to shrink that window.
I know. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do in 4x3.
Yeah. Wonder where the volume will need to be, because...
I have it turned down already, so I think
Alright.
it should be okay. Alright.
She's a wolf in mouse clothing. The mouse's ghostly howl stakes claim to
I love the little guy. Oh, sassling something.
What is this?
You remember?
I'm not watching this one.
The mouse that screams like a man.
Barbarian, don't you? That picture and crystal were all I managed to carry out of Black Mesa. I believe he broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyways, that was that.
Any goozles?
Okay.
As we were.
That was the slight deviation for this stream. Gonna breathe, please.
I can't stop the rhythm, Jay.
The rhythm has stopped. Oh.
Something is not right.
Get this guy off me.
Has not yet returned to the planet. My husband is still stuck up there.
Oh no.
You did return all of the spell stones.
Of course, but wait.
The Kurzoa spirits. You didn't do that part.
My actions could not be more robotic.
Cannot be channeled back into the planet.
Your boss said to return to the wall.
Your boss told you to go do this.
Hey, I turned into a mobster over here. I'm your sidekick, Clamps.
God. You know what to say. Gotta give him the clamps.
Love the vortex that's sucking all the life out of the planet. It's still just like, ayo, ayo.
It's just how you leave the planet.
Ayo.
They have to leave that vortex open because if you tried to fly the ship into it, it would just crash into it like, you know, a fly trying to go out a window.
That's
It'd
true.
just be like,
Yeah. I'm gonna create a larger hole in the ozone. Later, guys.
Okay, so we gotta go to the walled city again.
Hurry, Fox!
Whatever he said, I'm checked out at this point, Peppy. Wealthy just linked a tweet down there.
Let's see here. Well, here's the intro to the mod.
Did we get past the mountain? Do you mean that shooting gallery that I got stuck on last time? If so, yes. I did finally manage to get past that.
Wow.
Alright, I got this. I can make it through. Just need one
I'll
more.
have to watch that in full audio later, but that sounds fascinating. Yeah, we're past the mountain.
Well, I'm not sure if that's what SPS meant by the mountain. I'm guessing that's what SPS meant. There's a good chance that the mountain gave me carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
It's maybe not a good chance, but it's a non-0% chance. Like, I'm gonna be ruminating on that for the rest of the fucking day. The fact that that game has like an hour of just pure button mashing in it. That's madness. Why would you do that to a human being in any scenario?
Like, did you even conceptualize that someone would be playing this in a linear fashion for more than an hour? Like,
yeah. What's up, dude?
On behalf of Dinosaur
What did I miss? There's a shooting gallery in this game for like an hour. Not even joking. Like from the point where I had to stop playing this at the end of the last stream to the boss of the area that you're in, it's nothing but shooting galleries with the really bad aiming system to it.
So you have to just keep hammering on this button no matter what, and it's terrible.
With piss poor aim.
Everything that it takes to strain your hand into an injury.
Stones are returned to the temple.
Okay then.
Up. Up.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Starfox. I got you moving.
Hi, what's up? It's me. I'm a little homunculus.
It's me, Starfox. I'm a little homunculus guy.
Hi, how's it going?
What, did you think I was just some kind of normal fox?
No,
I'm a fox who can talk and walk on his hind legs. There's
I'm a fox-shaped
wrong
piece of
with
mucus. My eyes can't open because I'm still a baby. It's too bright. I can't open my eyes. Alright, I'll try pillow talk. Hey baby, how's it going? I'm Star Fox. I don't know. I'll hydrate right now.
Oh.
I'm gonna hydrate. I've got a dry mouthy. I'm gonna make it all wet.
So I think the way this works is you gotta...
Have to get the little flub dude, you gotta get him. This isn't really far off from my wood-nymph voice. Hello, welcome. Welcome to our jungle. Hello, how's it going? Star Fox, no, you just squashed my uncle. You've killed the king. What are you doing, Star Fox? No. You really think about it, it isn't partly your fault. Oh, isn't it partly your fault for not playing enough light gun games? No, I'm not serious. I mean,
it's okay, I wasn't gonna take you verbatim on that one. I know I'm usually a stickler for that kind of stuff, but I was not gonna believe you on being genuine there.
If we ever get a house and we had the room and the desire to make a place for a CRT, or God forbid they ever find a way to properly mod light guns, like, I want to play Point Blank with you. I loved that game. I played that a lot with my sister, and like now I've got better reflexes than ever.
I should have gotten a turbo button.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Star Fox, I welcome you to the Lollipop Guild.
Star Fox, we welcome you to the Lollipop Guild. Here?
We're a terrible game.
Yes, this is how we do it.
It was actually a game about tiny wood nymphs. He just got killed. You just squashed him. You killed the wood nymph. Why did you do that?
Yes, I have successfully killed all the wood nymphs. I did a great good.
There were no screams. There was no time.
The wood nymphs were all dead.
And suddenly, nothing. Anywho's, Star Fox, welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. We pay in useless fun money. Other than your misery shooting gallery extravaganza, how you two doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
Thank you for asking.
I'm doing okay too. We're doing alright, thank you.
What am I doing here?
How are you? I hope things are well on your end as well.
Why?
Jay pulled a fern gully and destroyed the forest. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Star Fox voice. Poggers! Jay become Tim Curry slime monster. What was the name of that slime monster again? Was that just the slime or the ick or the gross or whatever? I knew someone who did a striptease to that.
I can't.
That was our old barber, actually.
Oh, for sure.
It's like he worked in burlescapades. So
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, he did like a whole like burlesque number in that whole bit. So that was fascinating. I feel like I keep accidentally falling back into this voice. I need to stop doing that.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
Hexus, apparently.
No, it does
rule.
It was so cool. I knew a lot of really cool people. Like I The one thing that I did know, like, when I was in Arizona was I knew a lot of, like, really talented entertainers and stuff. Though I think that a few of them came from here. Actually, they'd fly out for the show. So, they're all over. But, like, I was pretty well connected with people in that sort of entertainment industry, in which I spent a good time doing myself. Pre-transition, I did a striptease as a droog. Yes, from Clockwork Orange. Yeah, it was kind of weird. And, I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. I just don't still have the footage for it because I didn't want to because it's old me, but you know, it was interesting. Very just before Brie happened kind of moment.
For sure. Yeah, that sounds like it's probably pretty interesting.
Yeah, but it was
SBS.
It was a striptease to Singing in the Rain.
Uh-huh.
I have some feelings about that now.
No, yeah, I mean, that movie hit different.
Yeah, after
if
some
certain
stuff
things
happened
to you in your life.
Yeah, can't watch that film now.
I acknowledge that message. That does sound like an interesting podcast. SBS.
That dinosaur always looks like he's out of breath.
Walls fade. Time is your only enemy.
The walls fade, time is your only.
You're still young and plucky. Ruin your hand for me. Got a timed rapid fire mission for you.
Let's see. So. Wanna.
Oh, Singing in the Rain from the hit movie Garden of Sinners? Yeah, that's the one.
A different movie that
Have you read the book? No, and I hear that the book is even more fucked up, and like that the kid is like even younger. Like, I hear that doesn't make it much better.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Like, even book aficionados have been like, just if you're gonna see this, see the movie. The podcasts are called I Hear Voices and Vulnerable. Interesting. Behold the moon block puzzle. Everybody loves the moon block puzzle.
I think it's stuff.
Movie cuts out the somewhat redemptive last chapter.
Yes. That's what I know about it. There's nothing I can.
Yeah, so then I actually don't know how it ends.
So what's the order I need to do this in? So I need to get something on a level where it can get pushed over here.
I like the bad ending better. I mean, it's, I don't know what the good ending is, but the bad one was, it was a very fascinating ending. Jay and I both really love...
I think that movie is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, we love endings that don't have, like, a precise answer. Like, you know, something that there's, like, a...
You walk away from it and you're kind of just left feeling, like, empty, essentially. Yeah. Those are my favorite kind of endings, where you're just like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. You can't just stop it there.
That's how a film sticks with you.
Yeah.
Is because you have to think about it. Yeah. And I like that. Pre said, you know what I think? Inception age 12. I mean, wait, what was Inception again?
That is Christopher Nolan. That's the one where they're like going into their dreams and shit.
I never said that.
V's making a joke because you said that you like endings that have that kind of like you're left to ruminate on it afterwards, which like that's
an example.
Spoilers for Inception.
Not good.
They don't tell you whether or not the top stops spinning.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Are they still in the dream world or not? Comment below. I don't know. It's the shittiest use of that because it kind of didn't earn it. But like that's kind of the gist. Like endings that are kind of what's going on here? I don't know. I'd ask who thought Star Fox needed block puzzles, but then I realized the person who suggested all of this thought Star Fox should only ever remake the SNES till the end of time and throw in motion controls. Yeah, there's that. Like, I would have welcomed more Star Fox content. I hear that Zero was okay, or whichever the one was that came out for, you know, the Wii U, but yeah, everything up until then has just been the same thing pretty much, and I don't know. Would have liked to see more stuff done. I know that, like, on the DS, I think they, like, re-released Star Fox 64, and it's like, yeah, cool. If I may.
Can we do anything else with this?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm supposed to do this one. Because the trick is you have to specifically get it. Do we need to do this one first? Then do this one over here. Yes, I think this is what we do. We do this.
Oh.
We do this. And then we do this. And boom. Boom goes the dynamite.
Very nice.
Figured it out.
You did it. Star Fox Assault, for its faults, it at least feels like a progression of these characters and kind of nails the feeling of a TV show. Righto! I'll have to check it out. You should watch The Tenet. It's the most I have watched a movie and went, wow, this is so stuck up its own ass. You should do a Fate Stay Night movie. Oh god.
I still don't know what I'm doing at the top of these things. I figured out the block puzzles. Those are an issue.
For sure.
It's just I'm missing a thing that I think I need to take up there.
Rocco, I'm a bit phlegmy. Would you be a darling and grab me a lozenge?
We don't have any lozenges in the house, unfortunately.
Oh, phooey.
Oh, you know.
So the way this guy talks about it seems like there's some kind of time element to this, but I don't know if that's the case.
Soon our tribe can return to the city.
Maybe he just means plot-wise. Like,
maybe.
You're running out of time. Do the rest of the shit.
The Earthwalker you saved was a great
Okay, got it.
Thank you,
You're just telling me you're thankful for what I did. I'm
At least
glad
they're
I can
thankful.
help. No, yeah, I didn't say that I don't appreciate it.
If you hadn't mentioned it, I'd forgotten that movie existed. Referring to Sass mentioning The Tenet. Yeah, I had not seen that.
At the very least, Tenet is a, like, modern movie. It isn't, like, a cartoon from the 80s that no one remembers except for Sass, for once.
Once both the sun and moonstones are returned to the temple.
So I need a sun and moonstone. I don't know.
And then we can
where-
evolve this Eevee, right?
Hi.
Oh, fire. We can use it to cook food.
Normally.
Bring me that bird embryo. I'll turn it into a fried
Oh
chicken.
no. No.
Wow.
That didn't do nothing.
Oh man, what do you mean you've never heard or seen the peanut butter solution?
That does sound like a thing that Sass would bring up, and I'd be like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
I like that name.
How dare. Come on, you know I'm right.
I mean, no one else was bringing it up. You had to
Well,
make it all personal and
what's
attack
the
our
co-
friend.
It's all in good fun.
No. It is. We mean the best.
It
It is a real film, though.
I believe you. I do not doubt you for a second.
Sounds like a novel written for teenagers in the 1970s. The name is very good. It is. I like it. It's very evocative of its time.
Is there something down here that I happen to miss? Don't think there is. Are these the sun and moon statues? Well, they aren't.
I like how the
Why am I
statues got
talking
teeth.
like this.
One of them's
gotta
golden
use-
teeth.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
So
We'll harvest the golden teeth.
I'll do you one better, B.
As long as you're on the way. Oh, yeah. Right on.
I took a fucking sip. I sipped it. And now I'm gonna immediately take it back out of my body. What are you doing? That's not hydrating, Bree.
Sorry, I'm playing the hydrate bongos. It's supposed to be a children's fantasy film, but has a scene where a kid gives himself overgrowing pubic hair. What? That sounds terrible. I'm probably in trouble for saying that out loud. Jesus Christ, that sounds horrible. There were definitely a lot of drugs in that era, so that probably had what to do with how that came to be. Like, this is how, like, you know, the mind changes on puberty, and it's evocative of... No, you just wanted to make a pube joke. You're weird, dude. The hell's your problem? Ugh, that is a weird thing to put into a movie. I'm trying to think of, like, some of the weirder movies that I saw. Like, things that when you look back at them, you're just like, okay, as a kid this was normal, but now looking back at it, like, dear God. And I feel like, you know, Sass, you have the very best grip on those things. I haven't revisited most of the things from my youth that weren't just, like, old anime. So I'm trying to think, like, what was, like, a really goofy thing that aged very bizarrely for me. But the problem is, most of the things I watched when I was young, like... they just they didn't stick. Like, I'm sure I've seen a ton of Disney movies and I don't remember any of them at all. My ADHD brain probably fell asleep during them. I wasn't good at absorbing. Please, no sippy. I am vindicated. For animalytics now, being a furry is cool.
While you continue to talk to the people, I'm gonna do some Googling on where these sun and moon
Mr.
stones
Kornecko
are.
says, I grew up watching that movie, plus it was made in where I live, Montreal. Righto! Still like the Disney films for the most part. Righto, Sauce. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Disney never really left a great impression on me, but I'm glad that it does something for you.
Keep talking to the folks.
If I had to name one thing that is fun to revisit, I was shown Pee-wee's Playhouse when I was a kid. If you watch it now, you realize how many adult jokes were in it, how much this was a perfectly crafted show for the adults who had to watch their kids watch this show. Mm-hmm. There are so many sex jokes, and there's so many little things tucked away in it that you're just like, oh damn, like it's a totally different show. And one of these days, I want to watch an episode of it with Jay, like on an edible, and see just how fucking wacky it is. I watched most of the intro on one once, and it was the funniest thing in the world.
What I need.
Pee-wee's Playhouse is much, much better as an adult. It is! It really is. Classic Disney films like The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes and The Shaggy DA. Oh my gosh. That darn cat, the gnome mobile. I just thought he was a weird guy as a kid. Yeah, it was just like, look at this wacky dude.
High def display.
You watch back, you're like, oh, there was a lot here. Anastasia, it's a bit of a weird one looking back. There's got to be some ideology there, but I don't remember if it well enough if they... Hold on, my computer just turned off. Hey, Theo, welcome.
Hey, Theo.
Oh, but don't remember it well enough to say what it is. Yeah, it's, that was another one for me, I'm pretty sure. Like, my noise-overwhelmed brain as an ADHD child, I probably fell asleep during it. Disney made a movie about an alien cat, so, oh yeah.
Yeah, you said Ice Cream Man, SBS, as like the fucking, like, Ron Howard's brother movie.
Yeah, Theo was saying Don Bluth movies are either classy or very not.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Okay, I think I have to go back to the planet and buy a thing.
Righto.
which means I might need to do some scarab hunting. Continue chatting. It's okay.
Well, I mean, I think I'm
Talk to the people.
I think I'm caught up. I think I know what's
Continue
going.
to talk to the
I want to
people.
see the game too. I want to see
Bree,
this
you are
beautiful
not
marvel
missing.
of your childhood.
Bree, you are not missing much of the game right now.
I don't really know a whole lot of Van Halen.
Have you seen Buckaroo Banzai? I've heard the name, but I've never seen it. I heard that name like on a podcast 15 years ago, and that's the only my one familiarity with Buckaroo Banzai. I wish that they would just let you, you know, skip to the force field if you open the force field already.
Pooch says my cousin was big into Van Halen when I was a kid, and I've heard more than enough Van Halen to last me the rest of my life. Right out. Good to be
I
done with
mostly
that.
just know Van Halen because of... This is gonna be a joke that fucking dates me, but because of fucking the Drew Carey show. Like, there's an episode where for some reason they've holed themselves up in Drew Carey's house, and other people are trying to get him out of his house, and they keep looping Panama by Van Halen to try and get him out of the house. And I know that's based on like real world, like actual hostage situations, but that's still a joke that's very funny to me. Yes, I do in fact remember. That's the only thing of the Drew Carey show that I remember is that bit, and literally nothing else about it.
Phallic spaceship, yeah. Alright, here we are.
Panama! Bree, please. Sweetie.
I love those sweet bongos.
I know you do, but you gotta find something else.
It's a shame that you never got to experience the Drew Carey show ride where you sit in a pitch black room while Drew Carey talks in your ears. Yes, that was a ride.
I don't believe you.
Oh no.
I do not believe you. I know you're going to prove me wrong in like 30 seconds, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you, and I refuse to believe you. Cleveland Rocks is an email on Spotify. What are we not believing? That there is a Drew Carey show ride.
Also welcome, Hitsu-san.
What? No, you didn't! I don't believe you, Evie.
Yeah, we're still hanging out with this racist dinosaur. We're trying to fix him. We hope we can do something to persuade him, but if we can't change Tricky, we're just gonna have to move on with our life and get better friends. The Drew Carey ASMR experience. I only remember Oswald from that show because his actor Diedrich Bader, I guess, did a lot of voice acting. Can hardly read anyone's voice. Let me see what this link is from Sass here. Do we have a link? Oh, here it is. Sounds Dangerous was an audio show at Echo Lake inside Disney Hollywood Studios starring comedian Drew Carey. The presentation took place inside ABC surroundings with theater-style seating. Guests were told that the show
That's
was an
not
ABC
a
test
ride.
pilot called Undercover Live. Guests wore headphones and were in the dark a majority of the show, although visuals were also utilized on a projection screen in front of the guests. Drew Carey played an undercover detective named Foster.
That's not a ride.
They called
That's
it
different.
one. My god.
I'm gonna disqualify that because that's not a ride.
Yeah, that's
not a ride. That's a fucking like audio visual experience. That is not a ride.
I mean, to be fair, the sound of screaming and traction and like the sight of falling down a roller coaster is a roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Every ride is. Yeah, it's not an
exactly,
experience, not a
SBS.
ride.
That's an experience, not a ride.
maybe call that an attraction, but it's an academic distinction.
Yeah, people wait 40 minutes to go watch a movie, too. That doesn't make it a roller coaster. Like...
Whee! You're watching whatever the new Marvel thing crapped out is, and you're just like... Damn, that was a ride.
Like... Just because it's at a theme park and... Yeah, exactly. You don't move at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. What if the experience of watching it caused you to, like, be thrown around in your seat? It, like, caused some kind of synapse.
Oh, no, Bree, I'm not even acknowledging the thing that you were saying.
Oh, sure. Thanks. I feel very loved and considered. It's me again!
I assume I...
How about playing a little game?
Your current mission status.
Jay, you have never sat in a theater and had fake bees sting you in the back.
That's not a ride!
It's not. That's an ASMR.
That's not a ride! You don't move! I feel like a ride has to have... Shut up, General Pepper! Shut the fuck up right now! I don't need your shit, General Pepper. You don't move. You are sitting in a theater. That is an experience.
Like sitting on a stay-still wooden horse? Not a ride. You're not riding that horse. You're sitting on a chair.
Digital beams, that don't mean shit! Are you riding the digital bee through digital space?
Yeah, what Magumbo said, ride requires movement. Flying over California, you don't move, but that's called a ride. I mean... You are moving, though.
Okay.
Oh, soaring over California. Okay.
Jay Sass is such a good comedic duo.
Wow, I don't even need to be here. This is what it feels like. Muppets 4D theme park experience alignment chart. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be our next ranking system.
Oh my god.
Thorntail Hollow.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we have to, like, get out the, like, do you move? Is there no movement? Is there audio-visual stimulus? And, like, what things constitute rides on that, like, scale?
I like what Evie said. I feel like we're getting caught up on verbiage and ignoring that there was a giant Drew Carey face looking down on the thousands of people every day. And that is pretty horrifying. Oh, thank you, Pooch. Appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. Sass is motion rebel. Exactly. No, yeah, I am ride purist. You cannot call it a ride unless you're actually, like, moving. Get that, like, bullshit, like, Back to the Future, the ride out of here. That shit, that is fucking BS.
Does anyone remember, like, those like, spinning black boxes that you'd get in them and it would, like, have you do flips? And, like, it would actually, like, spin. Like, even Stay Put It was on a rotation basis, so there would be turning. And there would be, like, you know, barrel rolls and stuff. I was in one of those as a kid, and I was like, whoa, cool. You know, but that was very much a thing.
If Soarin' Over California is a ride, then so is the... Describe Soarin' Over California to me.
Here, I'll look
because
it up.
I'll tell you whether or not I think it's a ride.
Let's see here.
I can't believe this is what the stream is devolving into, is whether or not I think certain theme park experiences are rides or not. This is how much Star Fox is keeping us entertained.
What the... Okay, it looks like they put up a screen and it like projects stuff, so it looks like you're hanging over stuff, and so it like displays under you.
I would not classify that as a ride.
No, that's just an external VR experience.
Yeah. I know for a fact I've been on more rides than you. I don't doubt you. I'm just saying.
Tier list ride or not?
I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's bullshit. That ain't a fucking ride. Get it out of my face.
The internet is dying to hear Wife City's opinion on ride or not. The new ranking system.
If we finish this in a timely manner, find me a fucking roller coaster tier list, and I will tell you whether or not I consider things on their rides.
I demand this picture of Drew Carey from a ride be shown to you too.
I've seen that.
Yeah, no, I hate that one. That's a bad one.
Sass has sent me that one before.
Ride or die. Ride, not ride. I can't wait to
Those
see
are the two tiers.
No, yeah, that's,
ride, not ride.
Exactly. That is exactly what it will be. Though, I'm not sure you'll find a lot of ride tier lists that have those non-rides in them.
Well, here's the problem, is it would be like just a theme park tier list, essentially, at that point.
Yeah, that's true. the two genders, ride or die. Ride or lie. And Hot Chip, don't forget Hot Chip.
So...
Oh god, is that Drew Carey thing considered to be the worst Disney ride? I could see it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would not doubt that for a single goddamn second. Where's my fucking zoom in tool?
Which tier does the Anastasia coaster fall into? I don't know what that one is.
I didn't even know that was the thing.
Soaring literally moves you into the air. Sure, it's a fake movie air, but it's still air. It's not... It's a projection around you.
How do I assign... Shut the fuck up, Pepper. Shut up. How do I equip this? I need... Oh, mama.
Oh god. Well, at least we have a map which just looks like a colon, like a large colon. So if you move in a ride, it's not a ride. No, if you don't move in a ride. Yeah, the ride was just it's a small world, but for
if you move in a ride, it's a ride.
God, that sounds like shit. Does a ride require both horizontal and vertical movement? It's just
no
physical movement of any kind.
I would not say that requires both horizontal and physical movement. It requires some kind of motion of the seats that you're sitting in, like on a track. That is what I consider to be a ride.
Oh, Heathen says the Anastasia coaster is a theoretical coaster designed to blissfully allow one to die.
Oh, that one! I know exactly what you're talking about. Do you know about that, Bree?
That just sounds like the roller coaster tycoon game for like the Windows XP where you can just make it
someone ended up making it in that, but basically what it is it's like there's a certain amount of like there's a certain like velocity that you fall at, and then like after that point you go on like increasing or like expensionally decreasing like loops, and something about the way that that's designed like fucking kills you.
That like that like fucks you up. I remember you were telling me about that. Yeah. I have a lot of chat to catch up on here. SBS was saying, can we get the General Pepper sound effects for the stream? Maybe. Pooch says people who remembered could tell you exactly where they were for the Great Wife City Sass True Carry Experience argument of 2022. Never forget. Soaring moves up. Literally, you move. Ride or not ride. We have a link here. Pull that up. God, I hate It's a Small World, like poison seeping into your soul.
Yeah, It's a Small World is terrible. Also, hi, Owen.
Hey.
Owen can't sleep because of the 100 Gex song.
Oh, yay. I'm glad I could help. God, okay, I already read that. It's being throttled by a robot or ride. I mean...
No. No, it is not.
Been trying... Okay, that's Owen. Like the coaster, because you could just as easily have the coaster crash. Yeah, you know, that's harder for the upkeep of the ride. That it's a dick-smashing Green Lantern on Magic Mountain ride. How do we rate that dick smasher?
Mickey Mouse's Dick Smasher. That's all I can ever think about whenever I think about fucked up theoretical roller coasters, is I just think of Mickey Mouse's Dick Smasher, because that one is so funny to me still.
And that's fair. Heatsusen points out that kind of defeats the blissful part. I mean, it is instantaneous, but it's not as blissful.
Can you do me a favor and hit F2 for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
And then I'll check this link. Ride with Norman Reedus.
That's not a ride, that is ride.
He's on a ride, that is to say, a motorcycle that makes you move from one place to another and sways, so still more of a ride than the Drew Carey experience.
But still technically not a ride. That is a show called Ride.
Speaking of dumb rides, did anyone go on that old Terminator experience? Shit was lame.
Yes, I believe I did.
I was on like a King Kong or...
I'm trying to think which one I went on. I know I did the like live show thing that they had for that.
I know in my life when I was young, I went to Disneyland and I later went to Universal Studios at some point. I was on like a... I think I've been on like a... I'm trying to think. The only ones I remember, a Jurassic Park ride, there was like a King Kong ride, there was a... I was on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride a couple times. That's all I remember. That's it. I don't remember much more. I also got a small bag of Honey, I Shrunk the Candy, which was just a bunch of tiny little jawbreakers. Was probably very, very overpriced. I remember. I remember what the guy looked like who sold us the candy.
Happy free.
Yeah. Okay. I have weird little selective memories. I was very, very small. I got to see the Electric Light Parade. It was okay. Even as a kid, I was like, eh. I'm tired, I kind of have to pee, it's dark. Eh. Oh, and I went on Splash Mountain. I did go on that.
I have no fond memories of when I went to Disneyland once. I think I remember, actually, 2 small fond memories. Splash Mountain and Space Mountain. Those are like the only 2 I really enjoyed.
I definitely got water in my eye on Splash Mountain because after the last one I thought I had been submerged. Like it was weird. It was just everything became pink and purple for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, here I am.
What?
Alright, I did that too. Righto! A little bit of synchronicity. Yeah, I really like those. Whenever, I don't know if you can still get those, but that was such a 90s thing. The tiny little jawbreakers that were just actually chewy. Like, those were good. I miss those.
I have no idea what you're talking
They're
about.
just soft sugar candy at that point. Probably the worst thing for your teeth in the world, but I love them. Did Rick Moranis sell you the candy? Not to my knowledge. Have you a fond memory of going to Splash Mountain when there wasn't any line and riding it 3 times in a row? No, I don't, but...
Okay.
Long flume rides are good. Oh, log flume rides. Yeah, they can be fun. I remember really enjoying those when I was younger. Wheeze. Synchronicity.
General gesturing at me. I getcha.
Chewy candy with the hard candy shell. Yeah.
No more shooting galleries.
I'm gonna like start looking up where to buy tiny jawbreakers.
Oh,
I used to go to a candy shop when I was a kid in the mall that had like jawbreakers and like smaller jawbreakers and like you can get through this in a day and like the teeny tiny ones, and they had them all in just like the white one, you know? But like that speckled floor color that they all had.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm too frustrated by bad shooting gallery again.
90s candy was weird. Not quite as weird as like old candy. Were we talking about that on stream, or was that just you and me? Where were we talking about like the weird middle ground between like pulled candy and like modern candy? That like there was this weird inability because we were talking about like the jujubes and like the dots and like any candy that seemed like it was made to like be a ration.
Shut up, Tricky.
Like if we actually didn't survive nuclear war, there would just be like these, you know, candy
Oh
corns
no, we
and-
were talking about. Here's the specific thing:
Okay.
is it goes back to the candy corn conversation,
Yeah.
where like I think there's very specific candies that like there was like a factory error in like the 1920s, and they accidentally made a massive surplus of it. And, like, they've just essentially been trying to get rid of the stock of it for, like, decades. Like, things like Tootsie Rolls, Dots, candy corn, like, all that shit that is just, like, it feels awful on your teeth. There's, like, no real pleasant feel to it when you eat it. It doesn't taste good.
But you theorized that, like, during, like, being locked down in, like, the radiation-safe holes underground, we could be like, oh, this gives me the sugar rush I need to get through my day. We'd have those little things rationed off. I just want some Necco wafers. Yeah, exactly. But, like, that's the thing, is, like, you... There was that weird middle time between, like, the beginning of, like, old-fashioned, like, sticks and, like, you know, fancy candies from, like, way back in the day, the hand-pulled stuff that some places still do, and, like, cool candy now that people want and care about. There was that weird middle ground where those existed, and it was just not quite there yet.
I don't... You know, Owen, I'll take the pity. I'm okay with the pity target on that. I'm just happy to be done with it.
Laws of candy decay. Soft candy becomes stiff. Hard candy melts. That is kind of true. That is just sort of how they fall apart. Best part of Universal Studios was my sister and I killing on stage with the Blues Brothers.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
A kid died last year on the River Rapids ride. I like to go
Listen,
on.
Tricky, eat your fucking mushrooms and shut up.
I also love how when someone dies or gets, like, you know, horribly stuck on a ride for, like, a day, people are like, yo, we need to go on it, because now it's, like, there's, like, an element
Now
of
it's
danger.
extreme.
Yeah.
Now I might die.
Woohoo! Gotta get a rush somehow. Okay, you got past this part. Now do the other shooting segments, all remaining 7 of them, and then boss rush of shooting segments.
I mean, I know how this game ends. I know there's an actual ship battle at the end of it, but at the very least with that, it's, you know, a ship segment and not the actually terrible shooting galleries that's in the on-foot sections.
Yeah. I think you're right, you said it might be the cornstarch yeah, I can't speak. The cornstarch crystallizing, perhaps, and just the instability of it. It's like, yeah, when you harden something, that falls apart and kind of melts and the oils separate. And obviously, the other stuff is just gonna become hardened. It's going to bloom like chocolates in the fridge and just kind of become a coating of sugar and crack at the edges and just become unpleasant. To be fair, everywhere in Florida has alligators. I mean, you can't do anything about them. Hungry gators and dumb tourists who think it's a good idea to swim in a Florida lake, even if it's a Disney lake. Yeah, no, there's... I hear y'all have gators aplenty.
What?
We also,
What?
We were watching some Moist Critical videos where it's like a compilation of him freaking out about roaches, and I thought, like, God, to be afraid of bugs and live in Florida must be hell. Like, I don't dig bugs. Not a fan of bugs. The thought of being where those flying roaches are, no, that terrifies the shit out of me.
This sucks. Hit a save state for me, hon.
Yes.
I'm gonna request that you do those a few times during what's about to happen, because this sucks.
Yeah, this looks like it sucks.
So you basically have to wait for the gate to fall down.
Okay. Yeah, apparently... Critical, aka Charlie, not a big fan of roaches. Screams like Homer. It's really something to behold. Yeah, flying roaches are rare, righto, but apparently had quite a run-in with them, and I've run into some. I'm not a fan of them. I do not like flying. You want to name something I'm more senselessly afraid of than roaches? Flying roaches. Do not like big bugs, do not like them able to hop up at my face, and I remember once that like kind of ruined like a sci-fi convention for me when I was a kid. Like the hotel became overran with them.
Really?
Yeah, that was in Phoenix too.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. Now if you're playing catch at the Fish concert, think about it.
Very slowly make your way across here.
Yeah, but no, it's Yeah, that was terrible. Like, they would just come flying at your
Hit
face.
save state. Thank you.
It's in the way that, like, you know how bees will leave you alone, but hornets will, like, antagonize you until you swat them?
Yeah.
Wasps will, like, antagonize you until you, like, swat at them, and then they'll come in droves to kick your ass and kill you.
Uh-huh.
It's like that without the ability to kill. Just, especially as a kid, just like they would fly up at my face. I get tense even remembering that. But it's okay, because then that state paved over every conceivable inch of living ground that there was, and now nothing lives there. Just really old, weird, racist people. So, you know, I don't exactly miss Arizona for any reason.
No, yeah. I'm known to antagonize anyways.
Reliving the ending to My Girl. I have not seen that, but I'll assume there were roaches.
Oh boy! It's another shooting gallery!
Yay! You know how much you love those.
I wish I were dead.
I wish I was dead.
Video games make me wish I were dead.
Oh my gosh.
Start from the full?
Oh, My Girl has Home Alone kid stung to death by bees. Oh,
what?
Damn.
What? What?
I mean, Macaulay Culkin grew up. Now he's Home Alone man. I only know about My Girl because of Retro Pals. Oh, righto.
No, I didn't think you were kidding, SBS. I knew that there'd probably be another one of these, just judging from the fact that I had to do one for the Sunstone. At the very least, this isn't timed.
Oh, SBS mentioned earlier, I want to eat alligator one day. Alligator's good. I like it.
Have you had alligator before?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you've told me this story.
No, yeah, you can get that at like any Cajun restaurant.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. They usually taste like chicken because they tend to be chicken fed. So
okay,
they're like a gamier, almost mildly fishy chicken. They're really good.
For sure. Good to know.
I've only had it deep fried, so I'm probably missing some of the subtleties. But you know, the big, meaty, juicy wonderfulness in them, it's really good. We'll have to get some. I'm sure we can find it somewhere.
For sure. I do not doubt it. I had crocodile once. It was okay. Word.
How much of the Colorado River actually needs to go over there? Maybe central pivot, irrigation, and golf courses.
And my parents get weirded out by the idea of eating, like, the cheek meat from a cow.
It's just meat! It's tender, wonderful meat.
I'm not joking. I brought up to my mom one time that, like, I had, like, cheek meat and, like, tongue meat on tacos before, and she was like, oh, that's too much.
Cheek meat good, lingua good. There's so many good cuts of cow face.
Yes, I do agree with that statement, SBS. Bumble. Alright, stop the song. My guess copyright strike. Probably not, but
I was gonna say, do you think
it.
someone's really holding on to that?
Who knows?
Yeah. There's a guy watching every stream on Twitch on a giant, like, Stanley Parable, like, barrage of screens, like, I'm getting my rights to this. I'm suing anyone who plays it. This is all I have.
But SBS asked if you agree with Peggy Hill about Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think if you
that's
ask
how I refer to it to anyone who asks me what it's like when they ask where I'm from. I tell them that.
If you ask literally anyone, not even just us, but anyone that has lived in Phoenix, Arizona, they would probably be like, yeah,
It's a
probably.
testament to man's arrogance. It gets to be 100, like during summer, every day is at least between 112 and 115. I think it gets up to 120 now because of the overdevelopment of new, areas for rich white people to escape having to do anything but drive 2 miles to go to a Walmart. And they've just paved over everything, so it just gets hotter. It's hot at night.
Yep.
It makes no fucking sense. No one should live there ever. It's the worst thing in the world, and like living there is in absolute defiance of nature.
And I saw,
and not in a punk rock way, but in a you're an idiot way. Why would you do this?
Not so much you're an idiot. You might just generally be stuck there.
That's what I'm saying. Like
again,
if you choose to.
Oh, okay. If you choose to.
But like, you know, very much I was stuck there for 30 years, now I'm not. Thank you again, chat. You have been incredibly kind to us, and we hope you can visit soon. Yeah, it's, I'm still marveling at how beautiful it is where we are now.
Yes,
we are a lot
nice.
happier and saner for it. I look back at Arizona and I go, man, how the fuck did I live for 30 years going through that? I hear the Buck Bumble song on loop in my head. No, yeah, it's always there. It never stops playing. It's like seeing your nose in front of your face. You just kind of tune it out. You just kind of forget it's there.
Why were you living there? I mean, Bree, you have the excuse of having been born there, trying to move out several times, and just being upended by your various circumstances.
Yeah, I had really ne'er-do-well shitty friends who claimed they had stability when they moved out of state, and I moved to some shitty places to try and not live, you know, in Arizona, just to be anywhere else, but the people I moved in with were not bringing in the rent like I was, and everything collapsed pretty quickly.
I was living in California, where I was living in Southern California, Los Angeles, where I was slowly getting priced out of where I was living. I had friends who lived in Arizona, so I was like, I'll move in with them, I'll find my own apartment, make that work. We met each other, and we eventually decided, like, you know what? Arizona is also starting to get way too fucking pricey, so we decided to move out.
If it's going to cost the same to live in our dream city as it would to live in that hellscape, it was just a matter of getting the means to get the hell out.
Pretty much.
But yeah, believe me, I spent my whole, you know, basically adult life trying to claw my way out of there. And it sure took long enough, but here we are.
Welcome to Portland. We welcome all weirdos.
Yay, we promise to keep things weird.
Yes, I do remember Midobi. Only met them like once or twice, but I do recall them.
Oh yeah. Well, then we're gonna need to make more friends. Hell yeah. But yeah, like, trying to think I don't know, I had a thought and it's just gone. It will come back.
Okay.
It's one of those I'm not gonna sit here and try and ponder on it until it comes back. It will return whenever it feels like it. Oh yeah, I wanted to find out when Pride is out here, because I think it's happening like next month or something maybe.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be there for
Pride Month is
that.
actually June, which is always funny for me to consider that, like, wasn't like Arizona Pride in like March or April.
Something like that, yeah. And it was only attended by a bunch of corporations pretending to care about gay people for a day. And it was cool to see other people like us, but it was not the size that this one's gonna be. Like, this is... We get to spend every day around other, like, people, managers, co-workers, passerbys, and be like, oh, we're normal here. This is awesome. We're not just some rare oddity. You know, I feel very welcome and a part of this community. So getting to see just how many can get together for Pride will be a very powerful thing for me. I might cry. How are you two going to feel when the population of Arizona migrates to Portland when global warming starts to flash fry people?
I mean, they're not all gonna move out to Portland. Like, here's the thing. Everyone's gonna start moving to, like, fucking the Midwest and shit like that, because once it starts getting to that point, you know what else folks are gonna have to worry about?
Flooding.
Yep.
But yeah, it's more so that, like, as long as we keep things incredibly gay here, we can probably scare them from coming back, and, you know, it's just...
I need to remember where I got each of these things from. That is not gonna happen.
But, like, yeah, I also think that just, like, a bunch of power outages are going to kill, like, 80% of Arizonans. Like, they're definitely testing the grid. Like, it's getting hotter, and they're relying more and more on AC, and power's running out, and, like, the dam's drying up. Like, they're gonna have nothing, and everyone there is going to be basically genocided by nature. It's going to... Every bit of arrogance that it took to try to live in the middle of the goddamn desert is just gonna come collapsing. Get ready for a bunch of rainbows and rainbow wigs. I mean, I'm gonna wear my trans socks. I finally got a good pair of thigh-high trans socks, and I love those. They look so good. I'm actually wearing them in that DDR video that I posted.
This sucks.
But I love those. Nothing could top the t-shirt that I wore to the one that we went to in Arizona, though. I don't have that shirt anymore, but it just said girls just want to have fundamental human rights. I got so many compliments on that shirt.
Oh, do I have to go all the way back?
Come join us in Tornado Alley. Nah, it's alright. Tornadoes scare the shit out of, I think both of us.
Well, they specifically scared the shit out of me when I was, like, younger. I'm sure they do still conceptually scare me, but I don't have that, like, irrational fear that I used to as a kid. Like, when I was a child, I would think about a tornado and I'd be like, oh god, me, a poor Southern Californian kid, is gonna get destroyed by those things. When it is definitely not going to happen.
No, yeah. Gisette says, I thought Arizona used an aquifer. An aquifer, pumping water into it from Colorado to replenish it. You know, I don't really know all the details, but I just know that, like, the nature required to keep all of that stuff operating is not doing great. Things are just kind of falling apart from what I hear. Granted, I haven't done any actual research on it myself, just because I don't have to worry about it, because I don't ever have to live there again.
Yep.
I think I was afraid of the answer.
Bree here's spitting straight facts that she definitely did not research.
Yep.
As she is one to do.
But it's one of those things where it's like, they're not in a great place right now. There's a huge trench that moves 1/5 of the flow of the Colorado River into Arizona. Well... maybe it's not all getting there. Who knows?
Lights a goal. Let's light Fox on fire. Alright, can you do me a favor and drop a save state?
Yeah, we're learning some stuff about...
now.
We're learning some stuff about geography. Look at us.
Okay.
Colorado River no longer reaches the ocean, so, you know, maybe not a good thing.
Map the items with the level. Okay.
You missed the fun of tornado drills where kids all lined up in the hallways with their heads down and butts in the air.
We had earthquake drills. That's what we had in California, was like, yep, the big one is gonna happen at some point.
Yes. One of these days.
Have fun worrying about which one of these days it's gonna be, but we ain't gonna tell ya.
Thank God I don't have to worry about awful people moving here. The Great Lakes State for water. Oh, wait. I mean, you know, we definitely have water here, but,
yes.
You know, we're trying to make the concentration of people here so queer-coded that, like, when the racists try to escape everywhere else, especially considering Washington's right above us, which, let me tell you...
Vancouver, please, you gotta specify.
Yeah, it's just Vancouver. Washington, specifically, is very, very...
It's not great.
They're not good. That's where I got I did buy guy. So, like, it's just, you know, we need to make sure that it's so gay here that they don't all flood here. I want to turn this into an entire, at least city. You know, at least Portland. This entire island of just, like, the Impel Down bar that's in that pocket dimension, where it's just like a fucking queer paradise.
I love that you keep calling it a pocket dimension. It is not a pocket dimension.
How does that work? What was the...
It was in between floors.
That was it. They had, like, that little hidden area in between floors they could access. That's how I described, like, going to a proper lesbian bar for the first time recently, and it really did feel that magical. It's just like, oh god, here's this blissful place where we can all just exist and be happy. I love this. Because, like, the gay bars in Arizona sucked because, you know, I thought, oh yeah, gay bars, they'll be fun, you know, young, fun, snappy people. And it was like a straight bar, only gay, and that it was just old, gay, cranky people drinking and being sad in silence. But, like, there's a more lively bar scene out here. So, like, if you want to go somewhere, have a drink, and sing like an idiot, you can do that here, and there's fun people.
Pick it up!
It's pretty great.
Pick it up, pick it up!
Oh, can't afford to move out of the Midwest.
Well, that was the other thing I was gonna bring up when SBS was jokingly saying, like, why didn't y'all just leave Arizona? It's like, that is always far easier said than done for any individual.
SBS says, look, pretty sure we can classify incoming racists as an invasive species. Oregon has a number for that and service that removes them. Just saying. I will keep that in mind. I'll keep them on call. Make sure to, you know, keep that from being an issue.
Gold tooth. Here.
We should move Pooch out here.
Starting the Pooch, movement foundation.
I mean, here's the thing, like, there's always, like, you know, Kickstarters, like, it's what helped us get out here, and we can definitely help make that happen, but I think that, like, the first thing I would do if I ever, like, you know, in my wildest dreams became, like, a career streamer, if I just had money, I would just move all of our friends out here. I would just move our entire community here. Anyone who wanted to. I wouldn't force you to if you don't want to, obviously, but basically just go, I want all my, like, online friends to be my real-life friends and live somewhere good. Come out here. You know, that really matters to me.
God. Fuck. God damn it. I'm tired of this.
This Sentinel puzzle is being a real pain in the butt.
What?
The Sentinels.
Oh.
Bring me out when you get the Germa bag.
Yeah, exactly. When you're making that kind of German money.
Yeah. Personally, I'm thinking of going to Bend and staying there.
For sure.
I know. How is Bend?
I've heard okay things about Bend.
Sounds okay.
It's a very, very small town, but it's, from what I understand, it is a pretty chill town for a small one.
Seth says we can call it the Grover House.
This one's down here.
Yeah, no, B, we miss you.
We do. I want to get down to LA area again sometime soon.
Yeah, my problem is I still don't even have an active passport, so I can't even really get on a plane right now.
There's the other item.
Spent some time over there, had some good times there. Righto.
Yeah. There we go.
Get some load-bearing drywall.
Finally. Possess me. I want to be possessed by the devil.
Give me that sweet perp.
Gone off that shit.
Whoa, when the edible hits.
Hi, game. You
and then it freezes.
Don't even joke about that.
Oh, that would suck. Again, when the edible hits.
Yeah! Please, just mash through the cutscene.
There we go.
Just gonna...
Oh.
What's happening to the computer? Just skip the cutscene. Just skip the cutscene. I don't care about this shit.
Tricky. It's time to say goodbye.
What is happening right now? Hold on a second.
No, there's like a face. There's like a face in that shadow. What is that? This is haunted.
Just gonna go ahead and put this onto performance mode.
What a way for this to end. Just completely broken.
Why is this happening? This is so haunted.
This is cursed as shit.
Like, I think I wish too hard for the devil to possess me.
Right now he's really high and he's asking Tricky to order Taco Bell. And he doesn't want him to know how much he needs food because he's panicking. He's just like, Get me
The game decided we've all
the crunch.
Stop it, Bree. The game decided the game saw how much time I took. It was like, nah, this bitch needs to suffer more. We're gonna drag out this cutscene as long as humanly possible.
Walker. This looks like a video for a cult.
Why is this happening? Why?
Fox Eye do not help with the curse. Look. Oh yeah, with the curse look. Yeah, he got that purple eyes. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrifying. I hate it. Just, you know, not a planeteer with us. Drink that punch and we'll all get our own spaceship.
Don't mind that sound, everyone.
Oh, God. Don't make it too long. Kind of sounds like when they have to disguise the voices of people in interviews that they're like in witness protection or something. A little bit. Oh!
Why is this happening? Why is this happening?
Save
Why
now.
is this happening? I'm going to save right now. Why is this happening? Why has Streamlabs suddenly become like a resource hog? I'm gonna close the game now that I've saved. Okay.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Yes, flame out right at the end.
What the fuck is happening? Okay. I'm going to just completely close that out. I'm gonna open up Task Manager and see if my computer is just dying right now.
Righto.
It is currently at 100%.
Oh god.
CPU.
What's taking it all?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it's currently saying that, okay.
Very high.
What is using all
OBS.
the CPU? Why is OBS using that much CPU?
We used the other OBS to keep this from happening.
Hi. System. What in system is doing that?
The game do not want to be finished.
I'm gonna stop the stream for a second, and we're gonna be back.
We'll be right back.